Whoa, man!
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
So I have met
Celebrity stories, this time on controllers.
I haven't really met many. I've met a porn star.
Tell us about it.
She was okay. So my friend and I were walking into Comic-Con, and we had this like ongoing, not really joke, but kind of like we would reference this one porn star all the time because she has a very dumb voice. Mm-hmm. She has a very, very high pitched, and she talks very like stupid, you know. But like when you read her stuff on like Twitter or whatever, she's very smart, and it's weird, and she's very well spoken, and she writes really well, and so we would always like joke about her or whatever. And we're walking into Comic-Con, and we see this girl, and the girl, anybody who watches porn, so probably a lot of people. The girl's name is Stoya. She normally has brown or black hair. So we're walking into, like, going up to the front doors, and we're like, is that? No, I'm pretty sure it's not, because she has red hair, and she doesn't normally have red hair. And my friend's like, no, I'm pretty sure that's her. I was like, it looks a lot like her. Ends up, it was her. And, so I met Stoya in front of Comic-Con at all places. She was getting interviewed by Nerdist, I think, which is weird. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so I met a porn star and I got her autograph.
Right on.
But then, besides that, did I talk about celebrity autobiographies already on here?
I can't recall what it is, so maybe not. Oh, I shouldn't have wasted that. Okay, this level is real fast. This level is really risky. You lose a lot of damage and a lot of stuff, so you really should be wary about your health. Excuse me. So yeah, I just fucked up one of my things, so let's hope I don't die. So what is celebrity autobiographies?
Okay, celebrity autobiographies is a thing where a bunch of celebrities will get together and they'll perform, well, like, they'll do a reading of other celebrities' autobiographies. And it's very funny because it was like Jonas Brothers autobiographies, bands, you know, just like people that are mostly made fun of, they would read their autobiographies.
Isn't like one of the Jonas Brothers like really popular right now?
Is it Nick Jonas?
I don't know which one. Just one of them has like a hit song. Anyway, keep going.
Oh, I have no idea. But so I met, I forget what her name is. I think it's Rachel from SNL. I don't remember her last name. But I met her. But the reason I was there is because the two of the more famous celebrities that were there, or were supposed to be there, was Martin Short and Ryan Reynolds. And Martin Short ended up not being there, which was really upsetting because I really like Martin Short. I think he's hilarious. But Ryan Reynolds was there, which I was very excited. Why are you skipping somewhere?
Because I am timed to get this thing and I already screwed up one of my turns, so I'm trying to get there fast. Okay, I got 24 seconds, I'm good. I'll get them later. Okay.
Okay. So, when I got there, we didn't know what seats we had. But so we get there, we give them our tickets. And we had got them like last minute. The person walks us literally right in front of the stage. We sit where our table was on the stage practically. And at the time, I had the biggest crush on Ryan Reynolds. So when he came out and he was like in arm's reach, I was just like, ugh. But this was at the time that he was with Scarlett Johansson. Mm-hmm. So a lot of the people that were there were actually like coming out and like saying hi to people that came, and I was like, where the fuck is Ryan Reynolds? So we asked him about it, and they're like, he left early to like go meet up with Scarlett. And I was like, that son of a bitch. So I didn't get to meet him, but I was very close to him. I got a picture secretly. We weren't allowed to take pictures, but I got one. And then besides that, I met John Bastow. For anybody who knows who that is, it's the guy that does Fitness Made Simple. He wasn't that nice. Yeah, he's really not that famous. He's just in commercials for his own, like, fitness tape.
I hate not nice celebrities.
Yeah, I don't get it. Like, why bother?
Yeah.
Why bother being famous if you're gonna be a dick?
I wouldn't call this a celebrity, but when I went to go see The Little Mermaid on Broadway, the guy playing Eric was like, oh, I don't take pictures. And like, meanwhile, everyone else who was like coming out of the stage door was like stopping and like signing autographs and taking pictures and stuff like that. And it's just like, now whenever, cause like I saw the original cast, whenever I hear Eric's song, I skip it. Like, I don't give a shit. You're a jackass. And also, I could tell a story about how I met Raphael in the 2014 movie. I segue, he was not a jerk, thank the Lord, because that would totally ruin the movie for me. Almost the character, maybe. Where am I going? That way. Okay. The 2014 Ninja Turtle movie, the Michael Bay one that no one likes, the one I was ranting about in the last episode. They were filming, like, if you may have figured out, we live in New York, Long Island, and,
Sands Point.
Yeah, Sands Point. They were filming in Sands Point, and I think I want this token. Thank you. And so I was like, oh wow, they're filming somewhere actually really close. I think I'm going to go see if I can maybe like see something that they're filming. And I went there. They were there for 4 days, and I found that out while I was there. So I went there on the first day they were there, and I did this right, yes. I'm not paying attention. The first day I went, if you guys remember from the movie, Eric Sachs, the white shredder, not shredder, his mansion is the mansion that's in Sands Point Preserve on Long Island. And that's where I went. The first day, we pretty much just snuck around the mansion because they were just finishing their filming that day. So if you remember from the movie, the day when April goes to his home and talks to him and stuff like that, and even all the fight scenes and stuff where they fight at the mansion, they filmed it while I was there. I didn't see because like it was all inside and it was like shut down and stuff, but we went there after they were done filming in there and they were packing it all up. So we snuck inside and we were like just walking around like the just the mansion and stuff like that, and I saw the area where they talk, and I did not see the courtyard that Raph fights them in, but I did see the I saw the chairs, like the actors' chairs, for Shredder, Karai, and April, and I sat in April's chair and I took a picture of it, and I held the water bottle that was on that chair, so I touched Megan Fox's water. And then I found out from one of the crew members that I managed to talk to. I really should do this later when I'm not talking, actually. This requires attention. So they told me that, like, oh, April's filming today, but tomorrow they'll be filming with the Turtles, so maybe you should come back then and you might see one. So I did. I came back with another friend, and they wouldn't let us into the mansion this time, which was sad for my friend who, like, hadn't been there the first day. And we basically couldn't get into a lot this time, and it was kind of a dud day. We didn't really see much. But then we were walking around just the park, because it was just a nice place to be. It had, like, a water view and stuff like that, and we passed by the water view, and we saw a freaking guy hanging out at the railing in motion capture pants. and I just kind of double taked, and I looked at my friend and I said, that guy's wearing motion capture pants. You know that's a turtle. There are no, unless they have like fucking Leatherhead or something in this film, that's a turtle. And and this was like close to when they just announced the actors for the turtle, so we weren't like familiar with who it was. So we like sat down at a bench, like, you know, a few feet away from him, or like not a few feet. It was like, you know, a good 30, 40 feet, like, you know, a good distance away, respectful. And we're just like, okay, so who is this guy? He's too tall to be Mikey. He's definitely not Donnie because he has a very distinct body type to him. So it's either Leo or Raph. And my friend kept on saying, I think that's Raph. And I'm like, it could be Leo. It could be Leo, because I didn't want to get my hopes up. And he was on his phone, so I obviously wasn't going to go up to him while he was talking. And he seemed really like, it seemed kind of like a serious conversation, so we didn't want to bother him. So we just kind of sat there on the bench, just chilling and like kind of just watching him. And I guess I'll go do the turtle thing after this is done. And just, you know, he was on his phone for a while. We were watching him, and and eventually he got off his phone, but I couldn't get the courage to like go up and say something to him. So eventually he got off his phone, and then like we were like, okay, so I guess we should just go because you know, we're not doing anything. I'm hungry. We can't use the bathroom because the crew won't let us go in there. They're using it. Hold on, I gotta pay attention to this. Purple. Great. Perfect. Easy. And the exit, well, like, just think about it. Like, this is, you know, a Ninja Turtle on the set, and the trailers and, like, where everybody is, like, separate from where we are. So, like, this is a turtle all alone. We have, like, no bodyguards, nothing. He's all alone. He's gift wrapped for me. And I, like, you know, and I could not live with myself to walk away, because, like, we decided we wanted to go home, because, like, nothing was going on, and we were just kind of sitting there watching him. Okay, that's easy. I think. Hold on. Fantastic. And we're walking towards the exit, and like he's off his phone, and I all of a sudden, Jesus take the wheel, beelined it to him. Just like, you know, without saying a word to I'm not even paying attention to this, I'll have him repeat it. Actually, since I'm telling the story, I guess, can you write it down when we have it repeated? We're gonna do this real fast and I'll finish the story.
Okay.
Red. Light blue. One sec. What's next? Blue. Then yellow?
Yep. Then like blue.
Then blue again?
Yeah.
Yellow?
What? That's what I had there.
I've died on this before. Thank you. Okay. I'm sorry, this story is starting to get choppy. Yeah, without a word to my friend, just beelined it towards him, and I just went right up to him, just in the middle of this giant field, no one around, and I was like, hey, excuse me, are you a Ninja Turtle? Do you play one? And he goes, yeah. I go, which one? He goes, Raphael. And I just kind of do one of this. Like, just no wordless speak. And he goes, you like Ninja Turtles? And I'm like, Raphael's my favorite character ever. And so he comes up to me, and I'm just like there's like a short wall between us, so like I feel like, you know, unthreatening, you know, I can't be really stalkerish. He comes up to the other side of the wall, and I go, can I maybe have a picture with you? And he goes, sorry, I can't take a picture with the motion capture dots on my face, and I have my sketchbook with me. So I go, can I have your autograph? And he's like, yeah, sure. And he's like trying to ask me questions about my art, and I'm just kind of sitting there like, yeah, I draw. Okay, thank you. And like, you know, I look back and I kind of wish that I asked him on a date or something, but I recently found out that he's married, so I don't regret that anymore. Like he was married back then. And like, you know, he shook my friend's hand, and I still have his autograph in my sketchbook. And then like, you know, I was like, okay, well, thank you for like signing my book. It was so nice meeting you. Like, I can't wait to see the movie. And, you know, said goodbye to him. And then like the set and the exit to the park are like in the same direction. So we're all kind of walking in the same direction. And he gets to the other side of the wall. I hope I got all the freaking...
Of those
yes.
now?
Yeah. We get to the other side of the wall, like at the end of it, and I look at him and I go, can I get a hug? And he goes, yeah, sure, why not? And, you know, think about Raphael in this film. He is a fucking giant. And so, like, I hug his chest and just, like fucking rock hard chest. Like, I hug him and just, thank you! I just slapped myself for that. I hope you're happy, everyone. But yeah, he was just all in all really awesome guy, very sweet, very sexy in person, and I'm very happy he was nice and not an asshole, or else that would have totally ruined this film for me. And just for the record, just really short, on the third day, because I went for 3 out of the 4 days they were there, I saw all 4 of the turtles eating at like a park bench or something. I think it was pizza. I really should have remembered if it was pizza. And that's pretty much it. Like, I kind of wanted to go up to them, but I was like, I don't want to ruin it. Like, I already had the amazing, like, what are the fucking chances that I were to meet Raphael going to the set of Ninja Turtles? I was like, you know what? I had my big moment. I don't need to spoil myself and, like, ruin it, like, in case, like, they don't want to be bothered or something. So, you know, I'm happy to say that I saw all of the turtles. I met Raphael. I went on the set. Fucking awesome. That is my story of meeting Raphael. In Chopped, you know, because I'm fucking playing this game. Okay. Am I okay to turn into a freaking... I should be okay. Jinjo. Croc. I don't think I'm ready yet.
Well, we're at 17 minutes, so do you want to just...
Yeah. Okay, we'll do this next time.
Okay.
Alright, well, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching Controller. And we will see you
next time.
next time. Bye.
I'll go.